Hey, I'm Big Lou, and you're watching Big Lou Barbecue and other things I want to do. And what I want to do today is cook 3 Crawfish Tasso Pizzas. Not for you, but for me. Oh yeah, Crawfish Tasso Pizza. Now, if you've never had crawfish before, then you probably don't know what tasso is. And I bet you $1 to a donut you're not from Louisiana. All right, but crawfish is how we roll in Louisiana. Just saying. This tasso pizza recipe is from one of the greatest Louisiana chefs, John Fols. I saw it on his website. I'm gonna leave a link to it down below, except I'm modifying it a little bit, putting my own little Big Lou spin on it. I never follow the directions because I'm a school teacher. I can't follow directions, all right? But we're gonna have fun. It is inspired by that, and we're gonna make our own sauce. I think the recipe actually calls for a canned sauce, all right? And but I'm not making the crust, and I'm not making the cheese, though I have made mozzarella cheese before on my channel. I'll show you that video. It's right up there in the iCard, and we're going to make the sauce. We're gonna make the topping mixture, and I'm gonna try to bake all 3 Crawfish Tasso pizzas right here in this oven. One on the top rack, one on the bottom rack, and one right there on the tiles. Got a hot fire going here in this wood-fired Ñuke oven. So hot I couldn't get it open. Boy, that is hot. Look at that. All right. And I'm telling you what, look at this thermometer. Reading about 450. I'm telling you it's about 150 degrees hotter inside here. I expect this thing's around 600 to 650 degrees inside this oven. Love this thing. Gonna cook 3 pizzas at the same time. Let me show you what we got going on. I'm not making the pizza crust. If you want to know why, you can watch the video in the iCard above. You'll see why I need practice making a pizza crust. I made that a few years ago. Hadn't really made pizza crust since then because I found these things. These things are awesome. They're great on the grill. I've used them on the grill before, and they're you could just pick your toppings, and you know I like them. There's 3 of these thin crust in the thing, and I got some mozzarella and cheddar cheese. I grated it up and mixed it all together. That's what we're going to put on top. All right, for the topping, I've got a can of tomato paste. I've already got it open because we're outside here, and I've got these pizza seasonings, okay? If you don't have this, use some Italian seasoning and some red pepper. And I've got some Cajun Creole seasoning. I made this myself too, all right? And I got a video on how to make that as well. I'll have links down below to these things on how to make some of this stuff. The tools, let me show you what else we need before I show you the tools, okay? Gonna need a jalapeno pepper. Gonna need half this onion. I've got some tasso right here. If you're not familiar with tasso, I've got a video on how to make it. And I'll show you what it looks like when I take it out. It'd been in the freezer for a while, but it's defrosted now. Got some crawfish I boiled last week. Lots of recipes on how to boil crawfish. I've got a couple of them. I'll show you one in the iCards if we got room for it, all right? And what I'm gonna do, I've got a pizza peel here. It goes with my pizza kit for my Weber kettle, the kettle pizza or whatever you call it. Got some cornmeal to put on there. I need a spoon to stir stuff with. Got a pizza cutter for after they're done, a brush to put the pizza sauce on. And I've got 2 pizza stones. This one comes from the Kettle Pizza. This one is a rectangular one made from Pizza Craft. And I'm gonna put these on the top rack, show you what's in the oven, and we get them heating up, and we will make the sauce. Pizza stones are in place. I got the rectangular pizza stone in the middle. I got the round pizza stone on top, and these fire tiles down here. I have cooked a pizza directly on it before. You may even see a round area where some olive oil dripped on it. And these were just take and bake pizzas from Walmart, but the tiles work well as a pizza stone as well. So I'm gonna try to cook all 3 pizzas in here at the same time. This is the tasso I made. There'll be an iCard above. Looks like that right there. And we're gonna slice it up in slices about like this, okay? Just little thin slices. I may not use all of this tasso in this pizza, but what I don't use will go in some jambalaya tonight. Just little strips from pork butt is what it is. All right, I'm gonna prepare this on this Coleman stove right here. Got to heat up a little bit. Runs on gasoline or Coleman fuel. I've got the white gas, the Coleman fuel in it right now. Runs through that generator, turns to a hot blue flame. You can't see the blue flame because it's bright out here. To save both your time and data plan, I'm speeding up the video. What I'm doing is filling up that tomato paste can with half olive oil, half water, and dumping it in the pot with the tomato paste. And I'm going to stir it around, heat it up, bring it to a boil. It's all going to get incorporated together. But we got to flavor it. So there's that pizza seasoning. Now, if you don't have that, Italian seasoning and a little red pepper will work. And then I also added in some of that Cajun Creole seasoning that I make because it is a Louisiana-style pizza, you know. All right, stir it around, bring it up to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, I'm going to cover it and let it simmer. And while it simmers, I'm going to chop up the onion and the jalapeno and the garlic. All right, now once that's all done, I put the cast iron pan on there. There was a little water in it because I just cleaned it, but put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and only about a quarter of the onion is all I used. I did not use half the onion. All right, once it gets browned down a little bit, dump in the garlic, and I should have put the jalapeno in right there, but I forgot. So I'll start to put the tasso in and brown that tasso up. All right, now I remember the jalapeno, put it in, and then it's time. Once it gets brown, it's time to put in the crawfish. The crawfish does not have to be in there long. Just stir it around and get it all seasoned up. And once it starts to brown and get cooked up a little bit, I add in a little Cajun Creole seasoning. We'll go back to real time so you can hear it sizzle. Stir that around and we'll be done, ready to assemble these pizzas. All right, to assemble the pizzas, I'm going to paint the sauce on there, but I'm going to leave about a 1/4 inch around the rim because you got to have some pizza crust, you know. So just paint that on there, and then once it's all painted on there, it's time to put on the topping. So I'll put that crawfish tasso mixture on there, and I smear it all around, make sure it's all even. I do that with all 3 pizzas, and it's time to put on the cheese. So we get the cheese covered all over it, and once the cheese is on there, I'm going to drizzle a little olive oil on top of it and sprinkle that pizza seasoning on it as well. Now it's time to put this in the oven. All right, let's try this. I'm just going to leave the door open until I get all 3 in here. I'm going to put that one in the center. This one on top. And one on the bottom, right here on the tiles. Like that. Now I'm going to shut it, and I'm expecting 4 minutes. Yep, pulling the bottom one. Crust isn't burned. All right, that's the one that was on the bottom rack. And like I said, the crust is a little crispier, but it's not burned. I can't pick it up, but you can see it's just breaking apart right there. Boy, it smells good. Man, I wish you could smell these pizzas. That's the one that was on the middle pizza stone. This is the one that was on the top pizza stone. Let's go ahead and cut them up, try them up. So hungry and being lazy, I'm not resetting the tripod. Just gonna cut it like that. Cut me a slice like that. I'll cut the others for the kids here in a minute. Let's pull this out. Yeah, gotta recut it. There we go, it's loose. Look at that, look at that, look at that crawfish tasso pizza. All right, my kids have both tried it. Hannah's doing the video into this section. What'd you think of it, Hannah?
This is really good. This is probably one of the most unique pizzas I've ever had, but it's really good. Crawfish on pizza is a fantastic idea, and I'm kind of surprised people don't do it more often.
That's what your brother said. He said, ooh, so good. He said, it's unlike any pizza I ever had. I said, unlike any pizza you ever had. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? He says, that's a good thing. All right, let me try it. I just found my new favorite pizza. Oh my goodness gracious. Crust is crispy, not burned on those things. This pizza oven gets real hot, or this wood-fired oven gets real hot like any pizza oven should. And I tell you what, this is some delicious stuff. My new favorite pizza, Crawfish Tasso Pizza. You gotta try it. If you don't know how to get tasso, I got a video on how to make it. Thanks for watching Big Lou Barbecue.